So I work as a sell-side advisor to businesses that are in the range of what you're describing, sort of lower middle market, $10 to $50 million enterprise values. And part of the disconnect is, and I assume you're running into this, is you're sophisticated, you've got a sophisticated accounting firm, you've got sophisticated lawyers. A lot of these founder-led, founder, owner, operator businesses, they're not sophisticated relative to a transaction process, bringing on a partner, an equity partner. And so, that's great for me as a consultant because I'm able to help walk them through that process. How challenging is it for you on the buy side to work with founder, owner, operators of small businesses that don't have transaction experience?
I knew where you were going with it. I think from the moment you've opened your mouth going in that direction. One of the first senior management roles that we will look at, and generally through diligence, we can very easily tell how mature is this company from a reporting side. Mm-hmm. How well are their financials in place? And so, there's been times in past transactions of where there would be mandated post-funding to bring in a VP finance, a CFO. I think from a Series A perspective, it's an understanding that they don't have everything in place. Mm-hmm. And that could be that, the onus is on us to be able to help them and to be able to get to them to a place of where they've got the systems and processes and reporting in place. So if it was a Series B company, then there would be a lot more concern. If it's a company that's raised maybe seed capital, they're raising Series A capital, that is, I think, a little bit of give and take and understanding that, companies, they being focused on one thing and one thing only. That's grow, 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 grow. That's where their focus is being. And sometimes a little bit of adoption and adapting to a new reality that with additional capital to be able to help them to grow even further, that mandates additional focuses and resources to be able to help management team or the sales side or the CEO to be able to get to those goals, which would include the reporting side.
Right. Are you making control investments or?
No, these are minority.
These are minority.
Yes.
Does that change the due diligence? Is it a lighter due diligence or is it the same?
Well, let me ask you, is fiduciary responsibility different if it's a minority or if it's majority?
You answer, a quick answer. How many, when I'm talking to private equity firms about businesses I'm representing, they're looking at a few thousand deals a year in some cases, right? And so, they see things in a very orderly construct. And the onus is on us to move at their pace and give them the information in the manner. How hard is it for you to get information and to organize in order to make that investment?
I think each process is different. I don't think there is systematic, easy transactions that happen. Maybe in some cases there are. And sometimes it goes back to your original question, is like, do they have the information that's really needed, or do we need, the analysts to go back and try to reconcile everything in the way that we need the reporting done? I think most VCs will say that in the areas of focus where they're investing, they see everything. I don't think that is a true statement at all. I think once you're utilizing DDVC, that statement can become a lot truer, because you're not necessarily biased where you're getting, how you're getting. You're utilizing tech stacks to be able to get the deals that really fit the criteria of where you're investing in. So, going back to your question, how easy it is, I don't think it isn't an easy job. We got to work hard. I was talking to one first-time founder, and he was asking me, well, where do you spend your time? I'm like, there's the deal side, but then there's the fundraising side. And he's like, what do you mean there's the fundraising side? I'm like, we need to bring in capital as well to be able to invest. And he's, I hadn't thought about that, right? So, we go through cycles as well. We go through the fundraising, the deployment, the governance, the exiting, and then you rinse and repeat that over and over again, hopefully successfully. So, I think you always want to be putting in, I'm just obsessed with putting in as much as you can. I'm pretty rigorous in terms of dedicating what I need to. I'm, I'd say, an overachiever. And I don't take that, I don't take the responsibility as being a fiduciary of people's capital lightly. And I think I'll probably overwork most people.